Hey everyone, it's Sarah
and Emily
from Sisters Horsing Around, and today we are going to be doing an update / Q&A video. So first, we'll start off with Emily and I got highlights in our hair.
Yeah, so me and my mom are typically the ones that does the hair in the household, and so I'm the one who does the braiding, and Sarah wanted to go gray, and we added a gray money piece highlight to her hair, and then I did this coppery honey blonde kind of color, and it's an underlight peekaboo highlight. So it's really fun, actually.
Yeah,
really
we both really like having it. I mean, who knows, I might go full gray, next time, you never know. But yeah, that is the first update. The next,
but you don't have to worry, we're still curly and straight. She's still straight, I'm still curly.
Yeah, she still added her little curl flair to her hair. Yeah, so the next update would be as far as like riding goes, and just recently, I don't know if we posted about it on YouTube, but just recently had a dressage show. That was really good, and then after that, went on a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Because we had lots of projects to do, and then I had an incident that stopped my riding completely, and that's because I got 2 concussions within a week. We both had these instances where we got 2 concussions within a week. I don't know what's the deal, but yeah, I got 2 concussions within a week, and then that kind of like stopped riding altogether for a month. And then, it was just one thing after another. So we are hoping to get back in the saddle really soon and start riding again. Yeah. Now that, I'm better, I don't have to worry about, if something happens. Getting a 3rd concussion within that month. But yeah, so as far as riding goes, we do plan to get back in the saddle, guys, and bring you guys some more riding content videos.
Yeah, now that all the projects are done, for the most part, the hair is done. We got that out of the way, and that makes riding easier when our hair is done.
Yep.
And
Genesis is clean. I gave her a makeover because I wasn't able to actually ride her until I got her clipped. Because it's, being colder, and then with,
the seasons
changing, I just needed to clip her because she just fucked up.
Yeah, she has too much hair.
Yeah, so gave her a makeover, and just getting everything ready so we can start riding again.
And I'm looking forward to riding. I'll probably be riding mostly the Mustangs, as I will be saddle training them. Amazing Grace, she's kind of like semi-retired. I'm gonna ride her not as extensively as I have done in the past because she's ready to fully retire herself. But I'm not ready to see her retired yet because she is fun. But yeah, that's what riding looks like for me.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, we didn't post about this on YouTube, but we did get some cats. We got 2 cats in June. They were kind of like a birthday present. Well, yeah, kind of.
Birthday present to herself because she got the cats.
I got the cats, and we really, before we got cats, I didn't understand people's obsession with their pet cats until we got cats. Yeah. And I'm absolutely obsessed with our cats. So we got 2. One is a boy, one is a girl. The boy's name is Pippin, and the girl's name is Peaches. Now, the reason why we picked these names is because we are very big fans of Lord of the Rings. So we wanted to have Lord of the Rings themed names. Yeah. So for Pippin, I mean, we wanted to name them after hobbits. So Pippin was an obvious choice, and he was funny. Yeah. And Pippin is a very funny cat.
Yeah, he's basically like a dog in cat form. He's super sweet. Everybody loves him, and he wants to be in your life just about all the time. Yeah. Or around you all the time.
He's very much a lap cat. He's such a sweet boy. And then for the girl, me and my brother, we wanted to name her Estella because that was the name of one of the hobbits in the Lord of the Rings book. But Emily didn't want to name her Estella. And we had just recently watched the Mario movie, and this cat, her color is like a gold and white. Yeah. And so I forgot who suggested we name her Peaches. Somebody suggested we name her Peaches.
Mama said peaches and cream, and I just said, what about peaches? And then I started singing the song what was his name?
It was that song called Peaches.
Yeah.
If you've seen it, you know
I
what we're
have to
talking
think of
about.
what this guy's name was, but yeah.
Yeah. We wanted
He
to
sang a song to Princess Peach, and it was about, the name of it was
We
Peaches.
won't sing it because we don't want to embarrass ourselves. But yeah.
You mean
it was embarrassing. We won't sing it because we don't want to embarrass you. Okay, but like, we were like, Peaches or Estella, and it was this huge debate on whether we were going to name the cat Peaches or Estella. We took it to Instagram, we set up a poll, and we were like, which one do you guys think we should name? I think Estella might have won.
No, it didn't.
It didn't?
It didn't. It was Peaches. And I was so excited because
I don't know. I thought Estella won, and then it was like, we'll just go ahead and name her Peaches. But we ended up naming the cat Peaches.
What happened was that Estella had just creeped in front of Peaches, and then one last person right before the deadline threw in their vote.
Peaches.
It was Peaches went over.
It was disappointing. I really wanted to name her Estella. I mean, I thought it was such a pretty name for a pretty cat.
I mean, it is.
And then her dad, weeks later, after we named the cat Peaches, he was like, why didn't you name it Mary for Mary and Pippin? And we were like, okay, that really messes it up because nobody thought about naming this cat Mary. But yeah, we really do love our cats.
Yeah.
They are amazing. I just love these cats so much.
I mean, I've always loved cats. I like them a lot. And whenever I go places, like for farm sitting or go to horse shows and there was a cat there, I liked hanging out with the cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the update on our new cat. And then the next update would be, well, kind of like the last update would be like, how are the horses? How is training going with the horses? How are they all doing?
So, for me personally, everything kind of came to a halt because for the past week, I have been working on a major project, which was the Sisters Horsing Around on the website. It is officially live now, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy because that took a lot of work. I woke up in the morning, would get on the computer, do a little work, go outside, take care of the horses, eat. We would have our morning devotions. I'd be back on the computer until evening time, and I would go to bed late working on the website. So that was like my life.
That's a lot of hard work.
That was my life for a whole week. So everything kind of slowed down. And now I'm looking forward to getting back to working with Mustangs.
Getting back into the groove, working with horses. Yeah, and that kind of gave a slight update on Genesis earlier with Ginny and the makeover. Yeah, but then as far as my Mustangs go, they're doing good. They're doing all right. Riley, he's not a Mustang. He's my senior horse. He's doing good. He's just old. Making sure that he's all right this winter.
Yeah.
You know, keeping an eye on him. But all the horses are pretty good.
Yeah, and we got new blankets for the horses too. And
yeah, they're so cute.
They are loving the new blankets
for the horses.
Especially
Roddy really likes his.
Yeah, Hope really loves hers. She is so cozy and toasty. She just looks happy.
Yeah. And if you guys are wondering why we look cold, this wind is blowing really bad.
It is.
It's really cold. Yeah, so that is all the updates for what's happening.
Yep.
I guess we'll do our Q&A.
Yes.
So the first question is...
The Q&A is...
English or Western? I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I'm very much an English person.
I'm Western.
I like to write English.
Yeah.
I actually started out Western, and for a long time, I was a hardcore cowgirl. I believed that cowgirls were the toughest people in the world.
Yeah.
You could not beat a cowgirl.
I mean, they still are. They still are the toughest people, but...
we joined the pony club, and after that, I was like, English is just so exciting. You get to jump horses. You get to dance around on horses and all this other stuff.
You didn't like jumping because you were scared of it. When we joined Pony Club, jumping scared you.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But I just switched to English. And I like it.
Yeah, so when she said she was Western and full-blown cowgirl when she was younger, I was the English person. And we would have so many arguments because she'd be like, you know, Western people are so strong and English people are weak. I was like, Sarah, come on now. We have to ride. And I was saying we, and we weren't riding at the time when she would come up with these little arguments for against English people. I was like, we'd have to sit in this small amount of tack and have to stay on this horse while it's galloping and bucking and rearing and all this other stuff. But I then eventually, even after riding English,
switched over to Western, which is so ironic.
Yeah.
That we ended up switching. I pretty much at the same time.
I still love the English riding, and I would love to jump, but that is going to have to happen at a later date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm English. She's Western.
Yeah.
Very much. All right. Favorite horse breed or dream horse?
That's easy.
So I have lots of different favorite breeds. I like warm bloods, but okay, my two top favorite horses is quarter horses and gypsy manners. I love quarter horses. I love a good old quarter horse. They're so trusty.
Yeah.
Just love quarter horses.
Yeah.
And then I like gypsy manners because gypsy manners are the perfect mixture of spunky and calm.
Which happened to be, both breeds were her first two horses.
Yeah.
The quarter horse was Allie, her first horse, and then Genesis was the second horse that she got. So
yeah. They're just such good horses.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get another gypsy manor and another quarter horse in the future.
Yeah, I'm
maybe distant future.
I'm definitely for the quarter horse. We definitely need a different gypsy banner other than Genesis because we can only have one Genesis.
And it can't be another paint. It's got to. I want a solid gypsy banner.
Yeah,
it's got to be solid. I can't do this cleaning anymore. It's
a nightmare.
A major issue.
Yeah,
a major problem. But yeah, as far as like real quick, as far as like dream horse. What's my dream horse?
I don't know.
I really want a black horse. I really want a black horse, or I want a buckskin. So maybe a buckskin gypsy banner and a black quarter horse, or switch. Or I could take a buckskin quarter horse and a black Frisian. I mean, not a black Frisian. What in the world?
Said my dream
a black gypsy banner. I could do a black gypsy banner and a buckskin quarter horse, or I could switch it and have a buckskin gypsy banner and a black quarter horse. One of the two. Those would be my dream horses.
Yeah. For me, it's fairly simple because I've had these dream horses lined up for a long time. So, Frisian is the first one. First and foremost, I have loved that breed ever since I loved the breed even before I knew it was an actual breed. I just liked the black horses that had the long flowing manes that was curly and all the feather on the feet. So I found out that it was a Frisian when I was 14 in a book, one of our very first horse books. I can't even quite remember what the name of the title of the book is, but Frisians are my top breed. Mustangs are the second. My favorite pony is the Connemara, even though they can be horse size.
Yeah.
I do like Hanoverians. Stella is the one that started that one and that dream horse type thing, and I want another Hanoverian eventually because I like their minds. And I had a favorite draft horse breed, but I'm not quite sure which one that was. But I particularly want a blue roan horse, a buckskin, and a palomino. I don't care which breed they end up being, but they most likely will probably be Mustangs. If they, they most likely will be Mustangs.
That was somebody's notification on their phone going off. Yeah, all right. And wait, is that your
dream horse and favorite horse?
Yes. All right, and then, next question. What's a riding discipline you would like to try that you haven't already?
Oh, that's easy. Working equitation. I have wanted to try that for a while now, and I'm super excited because honestly, I'll be honest, this is going to take me some time with this particular horse, but I really feel that Valiente would be a good working equitation horse. I mean, he's got the body for it. I don't know if he's got the mind, but we will find out because I am determined that
distant future, we will find out in the far distant
I am
future.
determined to try working equitation with that horse, and I am determined to try working equitation, period. I do understand and know that it leans towards you can use English tack with working equitation, but it kind of, the Spanish traditions kind of form the basis for Western riding. So I think that's super cool. I would love to do that.
Yeah. As far as me, what's a discipline that I would like to try that? That's really hard. Probably vaulting, maybe. Polo, probably polo.
But haven't you tried polo already?
No, I don't think we've tried polo.
Wait, that was polo cross at USDC champ.
Yeah, we tried polo cross. But
She did.
Yeah.
I was in the competition.
Yeah, I've tried polo cross, but if I had to choose, I would want to do polo and vaulting. Those would be the two that I'd like to try the most.
We've been to a polo match, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting. We were kind of slightly
another one is, this is something for you guys probably don't know, but I used to want to do endurance. A long time ago,
thought about that.
I used to want to ride endurance, and I was looking up, I was really diving deep into the endurance world, and I was trying to find which endurance competitions I could go to. So that's a little blast of the past, I guess.
Yeah.
That's something you guys, a little nugget that you guys didn't know.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I wanted to do endurance at one point, and I was really trying to get into that world. And then I was like, nah. I got to the point where I was like, that's probably not gonna ever happen. But yeah,
it might end up happening.
maybe one day. But I will try endurance and fulfill that childhood dream to try endurance.
Yeah, I actually thought about that when you said vaulting first. It almost sounded like you said vaulting. And then I was like, what? It was like this little voice inside my head that was like, I thought she said she wanted to do endurance, but I was like, I'm not 100% sure.
That was a long time ago. I had forgotten completely that I wanted to do endurance, but I do remember I was through a phase where I wanted to do endurance. Oh, another thing I want to do is
She's got so many.
I don't even think this is a thing in the U.S., but I want to do team chasing.
Yeah.
And that is a thing that I think only exists in the UK, which is disappointing. At one point, I was literally trying to figure out what letters I can send to what organizations to get them to host these team chasing events, because I was so convinced that I wanted to do it. I mean, I was a very ambitious child.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do team chasing.
Yeah.
But I mean, you never know. I might go over to the UK one day and actually do a team chase event. You never know.
Or bring it here.
Yeah, or bring it here. You never know.
Yeah.
I might host a team chasing event one day.
For
distant future.
For me,
distant future.
I think besides working equitation, I might get into some kind of rodeo discipline. Oh no, I forgot about this one. I really would like to do team roping.
There's a lot of disciplines we want to try.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm not good at roping. I've started learning, and I'm not that proficient. I got the rope, and I will rope random objects around the yard, but it's not real good. But I do want to try team roping.
Yeah.
I really want to
try
that.
A live object. All right, black or brown tack?
Brown.
Black.
Brown.
Black tack all the way. I love black tack.
I mean, I would do black tack if it's like black and brown. I like the black and brown Western saddles. I love brown tack. I just do.
Black tack all the way. I love the way black tack looks on horses. I just like it.
I mean, I guess what started the black
and shiny black leather.
The brown tack.
It's just
liking
beautiful.
Was probably Amazing Grace, because when I got Amazing Grace and we decided to do English, I didn't really like the way black tack looked against her. I always thought brown looked better.
Black tack looks good on any horse though.
But I was just like, I was set on brown tack, and I just love it. I like the color brown.
Yeah.
Period.
We're opposites. Complete opposites.
Yeah. As different as night and day.
Alright, goals for 2024.
Oh my goodness.
You know she's getting ready to give you a lecture when she's like, oh my goodness. We're getting ready for the lecture.
So, goal for 2024, to be riding Hope, to be riding Brago. I would like to have Valiente doing some kind of groundwork. I don't know how soon that will happen, but that's the goal. And I would like to be roping proficiently have sisters horsing around going really, really good, and I feel like it's something else that I'm trying to think of. I guess get more sleep, because right now for the past...
That's a goal for life. We all need more sleep.
I know, I was like, I told her this morning, I was like, these bags are because I've spent so many nights.
And makeup can barely hide these bags.
I do, it took a lot. So yeah, I was like, we need more sleep.
Yeah. All right, for me, goals for 2024. 2024, I almost said 2022. Goals for 2024 would be to get out and compete Genesis a little bit more. I'd love to get out and do some eventing shows.
Yeah.
And maybe some more dressage show jumping shows. Another goal would be get another riding horse. I'd like to have another horse that I can compete, so it wouldn't be like I would just have Genesis.
Yeah.
So I'd really like to compete next year.
Yeah.
So it'd be have Genesis compete on her, and then get another competing horse.
Yeah. Because right now, as far as the horses, Genesis is Sarah's only riding horse, and Amazing Grace is my only riding horse. But remember when I said Amazing Grace is trying to retire herself.
Amazing Grace is right, and then Rowdy is retired.
Yeah, Rowdy's fully retired, and then we have to train the rest of the horses that could potentially be riding horses.
Yeah, but I mean, with the horses that I do have, none of them, I don't think any of them would pair very well
in the direction she wants to go in.
I'm very much a competitive person. I like to be in the show environment.
Yeah.
And none of my horses look like they actually want to be in that kind of environment. They like quiet lifestyles, and I'm very much a loud kind of person. I like to be in this high adrenaline show environments, and they're just like, I just want to be in the field and eat hay.
I know.
Like, Genesis is the only horse that actually matches my vibe.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. So yeah, that would be my goal for 2024. And definitely get more into the...
And it's actually funny because her and Genesis are they have like the sister kind of relationship. Yeah. They fall out and they get back
If she
together.
was a human, we would be siblings.
Yeah.
Very much. I would be her older sister. His Genesis is just...
And then she would be her mini Sarah, because Genesis is she's got so much
a
reflection of Sarah.
Too.
She is just like Sarah. I tell her all the time, that horse is just like you.
And it's I have to deal with her every day. She's such a good horse though, but she's got so much sass. It's just unbelievable. Alright,
next question.
So we're getting into like the non-horsey question.
Yeah.
Alright. What is your favorite movie / TV show? That's easy.
Yes.
Okay, for me, favorite TV show, hands down, is Lost in Space. I have a serious emotional connection to that TV show.
I'm serious.
I have a serious emotional connection to the character robot in that movie.
She got really emotional.
Got me sobbing, that TV show. So yes, Lost in Space, favorite TV show, hands down. Favorite movie, I don't really have one. I have lots of favorite movies.
Yeah.
But favorite would be Lord of the Rings. I like the whole trilogy.
Yeah. For me, my favorite movie is Cruella. I literally could watch that movie on repeat multiple times. So that is my favorite movie. I actually have a second favorite movie, which is Ratatouille. So Cruella is Disney. Ratatouille is your animated movie. So I like those two.
Ratatouille is Disney.
I know, but it's animation. That's the difference. Cruella is live action. Ratatouille is a animation, and I like that because I feel like I'm a lot like Remy, because he is a cook and so am I.
She loves to cook.
Yeah.
And she's probably she's the chef of the family. I don't do any cooking.
She does not.
I just eat.
Yeah.
I will sit there and watch and support, and I will eat your food and tell you whether it's bad or not, because I just like to eat.
I really do feel like there's someone like that in every family. There's the cook and then the sister who eats the cook's food. So
yeah, I like to eat.
Yeah, we both do. So as far as a TV show, I'm not 100% sure, because I like multiple TV shows, but as far as a favorite, I don't know if I have a favorite. So I would say the top of the TV shows I like would be The Mandalorian. I like that one a lot.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. I did not know that your TV show was The Mandalorian. It's actually one of my favorites. We actually got a Mandalorian. But I got a Mandalorian Monopoly for Christmas last year, and I was screaming.
I like that one. I like that TV show.
That would be like next after Lost in Space. As far as actually, I don't know.
You might be tied for you.
Lost in Space. It's not going to be Lost in Space for me.
Okay.
No. I don't know, but I do like the Mandalorian.
I liked baby Grogu. That he was just so cute.
Yeah. I didn't
It took
know
us a
that
long
was
time to
very
watch it
future.
though, because I mean we'd seen those Baby Yoda memes for years, and we had no idea what they were talking about.
Yeah.
And then we watched the series finally, and it was like
We were late to the program.
we were.
Yeah. All right. What book are you currently reading?
I'm not reading anything currently.
So, if you guys didn't know this, we're bookworms. We
Yes.
like to read. We
Yes.
love to read books.
Yes.
And sorry guys, I got distracted. All right, the book I'm currently reading is The Kill Order in the Maze Runner series by James Dasher. Really, really like Maze Runner. So I'm reading, The Kill Order. And then after that, I would like to read the second book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Because I read the first book, but they're my brother's books. So I have to read them once he's finished reading them. So I'm still waiting for him to read the second book.
Yeah.
And then after that, I will read it. So I've really been urging him along. So if he watches this video, which he is helping us to record this, but hint, hint to my brother, read that Lord of the Rings book so I can read it next. Yeah, I'm reading The Kill Order.
I am not currently reading a book, i.e. thanks to the website project I was doing. I would say the last book I read, I did not enjoy it. It's A Time to Stand by Robert Whitlow. I didn't really like the book because it talked about a social and cultural issue between white and black people, and I just didn't think he did either side any justice. So I didn't enjoy the book. I can be pretty critical about books, but I would say my favorite book has been Aragon, and from the Inheritance game series. I think I said that right. And what is it? Oh, The Barrister in the Letter of Marquis. That is a book I could reread all over again and hope to read it for the first time because that was just really good. But yeah.
Those are the books we're currently reading.
Yeah.
All right, if there was
If
there was one place you could live, where would it be? That's okay. For me, I want to live in a place where there are mountains. I very much resonate with Bilbo when he said he wanted to see mountains.
I want to see mountains again. Mountains, Gandalf.
Because that is how I feel. I love mountains. So I would love to live in a place that has lots of woods and mountains. I don't want to live on a beach. I don't want to live in a rural, an urban area or like the suburbs, a city. I hate cities. Every time we go to a city, I literally have panic attacks because there's just too much going on. I can't stand cities. I have to live in a place where it's lots of mountains, lots of trees, lots of animals.
Yeah.
That is
her.
my peaceful place. I love mountains.
Yeah. For me, I want to live in a place where there's no neighbors for either several hundred acres around or several miles around. I want to live on this big property that has everything I need, so that way I don't have to go out for anything. And I would like to have a mountain view. I would like to have forests on one side, some pastures on the other, so I can see my horses. And I would like a pond or a lake. I like that. And then wherever I live, the house has to have a huge library because
I need a big library and I need a big
we're becoming
theater.
book dragons.
I need a big theater where I have a big TV and a big old bed like couch because in the evenings I just crash.
Yeah.
After a long day of work, I just love to just sit and watch a good movie, read a good book, and sip some hot chocolate.
Yes.
Hot chocolate has been the drink that has gotten me through this winter in these cold months. I would probably drink hot chocolate every day.
Winter hasn't come yet. So,
I don't drink coffee.
No,
I drink
she
hot
doesn't.
chocolate.
She doesn't. So a big library, a big kitchen is a must for me because I like.
No, I don't want a kitchen. I don't want a big kitchen. I don't agree with that.
I have to have a big kitchen because I like cooking different cultural foods.
At one point, I said I wouldn't have a kitchen.
Yeah.
And it would just be a pantry, a fridge. And it wouldn't be a kitchen. It would just be somewhere in the house. But I will have a kitchen. It just won't be big.
Yeah. You'll have a mini kitchen.
Yeah. All right. Wait. What is your biggest phobia?
Oh, mice.
I have a lot of phobias. I had a very irrational fear of stink bugs,
Mm-hmm.
and which is horrible because every year in the fall, stink bugs come and they plague our entire house and our property, and it's like living in a horror movie every single year.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrendous and horrible.
Yeah.
And then I have an irrational fear of caterpillars. I hate caterpillars, and there's a time of the year where caterpillars come.
Yeah.
It's like I'm living in a constant cycle of a horror movie.
Yeah.
And it's horrible. I hate caterpillars.
I mean, you're not that big. Would you say you're a big fan of the winter season?
Now,
Okay, so she doesn't really like winter.
The only reason why I like winter is for Christmas. I love Christmas.
Yeah. So for her,
I'm very much, everybody else could be a Grinch, and I'm the only one dancing around, listening to Christmas music. I just love Christmas that much. So that is one reason why I do enjoy winter.
yeah. So she doesn't like winter, the season itself, not Christmas, but the
Fall
winter
is
season.
the necessary evil that gets you to Christmas season.
Yeah. So she doesn't like having to deal with the caterpillars, the stink bugs.
I feel like there was something else that really scares me. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
But for now, it's just
those two
caterpillars.
for now.
And I also do not like the dark. I don't know what is
That's
the
not
fear.
exactly fear of dark, is it?
I don't think there is a fear of being in the dark.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I don't like being in the dark. So I always, this might
She always
sound
sleeps with the
really immature, but I don't sleep completely in the dark.
Always
I
with a
sleep
light.
with a light on. Because I like to be able to, when I wake up, I want to be able to
Sometimes she sleeps with 2 lights on, and she might even leave her big light on.
I can't sleep in the dark. I don't like going into a completely dark space. I don't know what it is. I just don't like being
Give
in the
me
dark.
the dark or give me nothing. I have to sleep in the dark. When we were younger, Sarah was like really little. I think he might have been around 3 or 4 when this happened. So our brother, he's younger than me, older than Sarah. He told Sarah something that scared her for years. He went downstairs in our basement and he ran upstairs all quickly once he finished everything down there. And he was like, "Oh man, it's spooky down there." And she was like, "What?" He said, "It's spooky down there." And so she thought he meant like there was a person called Spooky down in the basement.
My mean older brother terrorizing me. Terrorizing
I
me.
mean, he wasn't mean, but he was just like, he was a jokester. He was.
That's probably why I'm so afraid of the dark. I'm just terrified.
He was
to be in the
saying
dark.
that it's spooky, like scary downstairs, and Sarah thought he was talking about a person. So for years, when we even from moving from the old house to the new house, she kept that fear for a very long time. And I don't know what's up with
this thing I made up in my mind called spooky. You want to think right now, I'm like, that's so stupid. So stupid.
I mean, I tried. I'd be like, Sarah, there's nobody trying. She's like, "Oh, you're serious?"
My imagination ran wild as a kid. Just crazy.
It did. Sarah had a very hyperactive imagination. Very active. And so we spent many a time being the only ones who would go down to the basement at night when they were younger.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Stink bugs, the dark, caterpillars.
Yeah.
Those are my 3 phobias.
that's her thing. And for me, I think.
Oh, I do have another phobia.
Okay.
I have a lot of phobias, if you guys ever I have a phobia of deep, dirty water. So like if it's like a sea, I'm scared of it. If it's like a lake, I'm scared of it.
Yeah.
If it's a river, I am very much afraid of water.
Yeah, she doesn't like being on.
I can drink water, be fine. I can go into a pool, I'm fine. But if it's like a lake
or a pond, she's
or
not
a
getting
river,
in it.
I will not get on top. I don't like being in boats. I don't like. I mean, it will be shallow, and if I'm in a kayak, I will be having a severe anxiety attack. That's just how much I don't like it.
Yeah, we have some
I like my
stories about those
being
those
on
boats,
solid
but
ground.
We'll save that for another time. We've got some
Yeah.
stories about that. But I have 3 phobias. One is a fear of mice, and that's kind of ironic because we're in a barn and mice are outside. You're gonna deal with
Yeah.
them. But I would say that one happened the most recent. like within the past 2 years, and just having been around mice, being in old houses that had mice in the walls, and just being around and having them in my same space, I can't do that. I mean, it might look like I'm fine, but on the inside, I am not. I am not. It'd be like having a near panic attack, and I'm just sitting there like, I like freeze. That is my reaction. I freeze.
If we see a mice maze,
don't tell me
without her knowing.
Don't tell me. Just deal with it, and then I will be okay. Yeah,
we do have
I don't
mice
even
in
like
the
to
barn.
see a sign of them. I don't want to have to smell them. I know the smell. I know their sound. I have been well acquainted with mice, and I hate to say that. I know them very well.
It comes from barns. You can't get rid of them. They come from barns.
I hate it. So I don't like their smell. I don't like to see their droppings. Even their pee. I can't stand it. I say I'm well acquainted with them. I know every aspect of mice.
She doesn't like
Now, I am afraid of June bugs. I hate those things.
I don't understand why she's so afraid of June bugs. They come every year in June.
Well, no, they come in July.
They come in July.
They're a little late for us.
And I mean, they're
big.
They're
things.
irritating, but they're not exactly scary. They're like that big. They just fly around, and it's not like they bother you. They're just big.
They bother me. They're in the grass.
She's always running straight from the house over to the field. She doesn't waste no time getting inside.
No, I don't. I do not. I run out, do what I need to, then get back inside. I can't stand being around.
She's terrified of June bugs.
And then the last thing, which is, I mean, I don't even know why it's a big deal to me. And it's still a big deal even though we do sister sourcing now. But I have telephone apprehension. It's not a full-blown phobia, but it's kind of almost there. I don't like talking on the phone much. I could talk to my dad, I could talk to my nana, I could talk to family and be okay. And then get off the phone and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. But when it comes to making phone calls to anybody outside the family, I could be calling the feed store and I'd be like, I make mistakes all the time.
It's getting to the point where now I'm having to do the phone calls.
Yeah,
she's too scared to do them.
I'd be like, okay, I'm about to call this number.
She's got to mentally prepare herself. I'm like, you just call. It's not that big of a deal. You just call.
I might take my notes, write down all I'm going to say. Then, before I second guess myself, I press that button and then try to get off as fast as I can. So
sorry about the wind, guys. It's blowing really bad.
Yeah, that's my 3 things: mice, telephone calls, and June bugs. We spent a lot of time on the phobias.
Yeah. You two Naruto, we have a lot of phobias.
Yeah.
Alright. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, that is so disappointing because
if I could only eat one food, it would hands down, I know this sounds really unhealthy and really just bad, but if I could only eat one food, it would be pizza.
I knew that.
You can have thin crust pizza, you can have stuffed crust, you can have regular crust pizza, you can change it up so much so where you're not eating just one kind of pizza every day. I know a lot of people are gonna think this is nasty, but I like pineapple on pizza.
Ooh!
I like pineapple on my pizza.
Gross.
I think it's good.
I seriously thought you was gonna say something spicy, but
I like pineapple on pizza.
But she loves pizza. For me, eating one thing for the rest of my life would be highly disappointing because when I say I love food and I love eating different types of foods. So I'm not 100% sure if I can pick one, but I think I would highly lean towards a type of pasta because you can have lasagna, you can have spaghetti, you can have macaroni, tortellini, there's all I think this is how you pronounce it, gnocchi or nachi, something, one of those pronunciations, spelled G-N-O-C-H-I, I think I spelled that right, but I like pasta. Yeah. And I love, you can do Chinese food type pasta. Like egg.
I also really like chicken. If I couldn't have pizza for the rest of my life,
ramen,
chicken. I love chicken.
There's so many things you can do with pasta. And I like Italian food and Asian food that has to do with noodles, so.
Yeah, so definitely pizza or chicken would be the one food that I eat for the rest of my life.
And pasta of any kind, which sounds unhealthy, but you know, if you do it the Italian way, you should be good.
Yeah. Alright, we're on our last question, guys. Last question. Last question is, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Interrupting. Hands down, my biggest pet peeve.
And my biggest problem. I can't help.
She is the biggest culprit. Besides my brother. Those two.
Brain runs fast. No, my mouth runs faster than my brain sometimes. And sometimes I just start talking even when I don't realize I'm talking.
And she's so loud too. So it's like, not only does she talk a lot, but she's also loud. And then she just runs over top of me when I'm talking. And then she's like, oh, were you saying something? I feel like I started the conversation. Of course I'm saying something. So yeah,
I'm so
interrupting is my biggest.
But it just happens.
Pet peeve.
All right, my pet peeve. All right, so my biggest equestrian pet peeve would be a dirty tack room. I don't like dirty, messy tack rooms. It just gets me so upset. I am very OCD. I can't stand a messy tack room. So that would be my biggest pet peeve. If I go on a tack room and I see it's messy, my brain just wants to, even if it's not my tack room, I literally would be like, I have to stop myself from just starting to pick things up and clean it up because I can't stand a messy tack room.
Yeah.
But like my biggest non-equestrian pet peeve, my biggest non-equestrian pet peeve, that's hard.
I got a cramp. I got a cramp in my leg, y'all. This happens all the time.
My biggest non-equestrian pet peeve. I don't know. I don't know if I have one. But I feel like there's something else. I just can't think of what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As far as equestrian pet peeves for me, I'm not 100% sure if I have an equestrian pet peeve. I don't like disorganization. I mean, I can be in a mess, but it's gotta be organized at least. I don't like disorganized messes because
we're two opposites. I would probably say I'm the more organized out of the two of us. I am the more organized out of the two of us.
I've lived my whole life having the queen of organizational skills out of all of the children in the house. But I will say she does a lot of cleaning. It's just not organized cleaning.
What? No, I'm definitely more organized. I'm more organized than she is. I'm more organized than she is.
It's not organized clean. She'll clean. I mean, she can clean good. But if you go after her, it's not.
Nah. No.
So,
my room, I have the cleanest and most organized bedroom out of everyone.
Cleanest room, yes.
And organized. It is organized. Don't listen to her. My room is organized. I have the most organized. I am the most organized.
Oh.
Out of the two of us, I'm the most organized.
No, really, what it is I could.
Is that your pet peeve?
Disorganization? Yes. When I go in the kitchen.
That is so ironic.
It's when I go in the kitchen. I hate to see the things disorganized because I organize the kitchen and get it right. When I go and finally, because I don't really often mess up my tack room. Generally, it's the horse that messes up the tack room. If me and Emily had two tack rooms, and there was two tack rooms, and we each had a separate tack room, my tack room would be spotless. And mine would be messed up by
would
Genesis.
Be messy, okay? That's just how we roll, okay?
Look, my tack room would not be messy of my own accord.
Okay, now, since we don't actually have like a real closed-in barn,
no.
I keep all my stuff in the trailer, a horse trailer, and I keep it in the horse trailer tack room. And I had it so clean, okay? I keep all my stuff and it was so clean. And the moment Emily started putting her stuff in there, I was like, this has got to go. You have got to take your stuff out because I'm organized.
It wasn't unorganized, it's just her stuff took up all the space. In my view, things that was in there made it too crowded for her.
Guys, we could go on.
Oh, that's your pet peeve. That's your pet peeve. You hate crowded places.
That's not, I don't know if that's a pet peeve.
No, it is a pet peeve.
I think it would be like a phobia.
That's not a phobia.
Like claustrophobia.
No, it's not. It's different from claustrophobia. Because if it's a space that has too many things in it, and this could be with her out of it, So like the tack room, if there's too much stuff in there, she doesn't like it. It's got to be mostly empty except for the few things that she feels like should be in it. That's what I'm saying. So if the room was full, you wouldn't like it. That's what I'm saying. Crowded spaces.
That sounds like claustrophobia.
No. Claustrophobia is when you
are afraid of tight spaces.
You're in tight spaces, but I'm talking about rooms that have full of stuff. Even when you don't go in the room.
I don't know, guys.
You're always trying to figure out a way. She's always trying to figure out a way to throw out something, including necessary stuff. Like dishes.
I don't know. We could go on forever about that.
So,
but we don't want to bore you guys with our pet peeve.
Another legitimate pet peeve of mine is when there's no fans in the equestrian horse spaces, because I get hot in the summer. And
she's not talking about like people fans, like fans of people. She's talking about the fans that like blow air.
Yeah.
That is confusing. I thought she was talking about
like box fans or like ceiling fans. There's got to be some kind of fan in the building. Even outside with an electric outlet. If there's no fans, then I'm not doing too good. So that's my pet peeve.
Those are our pet peeves.
We've gotten so off topic.
Yeah. So guys, yeah, that is the end of our Q&A. We probably talked you guys' ear off, but hope you guys enjoyed hearing our ramble, I don't know what you call it, guffaw.
It's not exactly a ramble, because we're pretty much on topic with the questions.
Yeah.
For the most part, besides little.
But yeah, that's the update. That's the Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see more of these kind of videos, comment down below.
Yes.
Or what kind of videos you guys want to see.
Yes.
Tell us in the comment section below.
Yes, because we want to know. We want to know what you all want.
Yeah, we got some exciting videos planned, so watch this space, okay? Watch what we got coming.
Watch what space?
Never mind. I can't believe she doesn't get what that means. Alright, never mind. Moving on. Like, comment, subscribe. Click the notification bell.
So you can stay updated.
Yeah.
With all the notifications and the things.
Yeah. With the things. Alright. We will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.